Hey everyone, today I'm about to share my English learning journey. I don't know whether it will inspire you or not, but my purpose of making this video is, of course, to create a good YouTube video for my channel's growth and also to motivate you toward achieving your goal of learning widely used language. So currently I'm learning English language because I think I'm good at it. I'm simply doing what I can do with less effort and full dedication. Learning a language like English in a place where nobody speaks or understands it, it's not impossible, but yes, it's definitely a difficult thing. So basically English is the third language I'm learning. My regional language is Hindi and my mother tongue is Awadhi. And I wasn't forced to learn English, not for a job, not for a career, and not because of the society or trending culture in India. It's just because I love to speak in different languages, not only English. So how did I manage to learn English as a villager without resources or an English-speaking environment? Well, in village school, the English taught by our teacher was mostly grammar. And the funny thing, even our English teacher didn't speak in English, which is completely fair. Because even if they tried, no one was going to understand anyways. So I don't believe the teachers, it's the environment. Villagers live a very simple life and that's okay. I started learning English in 2018, but I wasn't aware of it. I was just having fun. But in the 2023, I discovered my real potential, and that's when I began polishing my English skills in a more focused and technical way. At first, I learned English like a baby, no rest for words or fluency, no words collection in diary, just pure learning, being curious about the world, trying to gather information. And it was the feeling of knowing nothing that helped me to learn English and the habit of chasing knowledge, not just the language. So whenever I listen to English songs, I feel the urge to sing them. I'm really curious about all these things, and I even listen Spanish and French songs just to feel the vibe. It doesn't matter whether I understand or not. I just enjoy the rhythm and sound. And I gather a lot of knowledge about psychology, human behavior, complex thought, and intricate feelings. And I listen to so many psychologists and spiritual gurus. And I've always loved watching good movies. So I watch a lot of Hollywood movies and trailers and sitcom like Friends using subtitles. And in the beginning, it all sounded like a gibberish. I also watch a lot of Asian dramas, Japanese, Chinese, and Korean using English subtitle. And that's really helped me to improve my English naturally. I've always been curious to know how great people think. So whenever I saw a thought or quote from them on social media, I would pause for a moment to read it carefully. Since high school, I've been writing my thoughts in English in my diary. And today when I look back at those pages, I don't even get what I wrote. Because back then my English was really worse and I barely paused in English. But still I always wrote in English. Now it's kind of hard for me to express myself in Hindi. I respect my national language deeply, but sometimes I just can't express my emotion and thoughts in Hindi. Even while speaking, the thing and idea I want to talk about, I've always processed them in English in my head. And now it's become a very natural habit for me to think in English. Whether I'm happy or sad or depressed, I talk to myself in English. Even when I'm dealing with serious situation, my mind speaks in English. That's why even during tough time, I don't feel like I'm learning English. It just happens naturally. And there is one more thing that either helped me or forced me to learn English. I'm not sure if I should feel happy about it or miserable. But the truth is, it did help me to turn English into my hobby. I'll share more about that part of my story. So until then, wait for it. And at the end, I want to share my current English speaking routine, and I hope it will help you also to improve your English. So the first thing that I do to improve my English is I practice English every single day, and that's very important part. I read English for 15 minutes. I'm an introvert, so I read it quietly. But if you're not, read it out loud because that's more effective. I practice English with ChatGPT for grammar, vocabulary, and sentence formation. And it's always fun to practice here because ChatGPT celebrates your small improvements and motivates you even when you make 100 mistakes. And that's the best part, because at the end of the day, we all need someone to support us. It's a robot, but whenever I talk with ChatGPT, it feels like a real human connection. So I really like to practice my English with ChatGPT. And I also listen to and watch a lot of English content as much as I can. And as you know, I don't need to create a schedule for my speaking or thinking in English anymore. It's already a habit. I do it all the time because I'm quiet mouse with the loudest brain. So I keep talking to myself in English even when I don't want to. So I hope my experience and my routine will help you to achieve your English learning goals. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. I'll catch up with you in the next one.